How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So during Chrisean's last TikTok unboxing video, she opened a young woman's package. It was some beauty products, some body butters, and Chrisean absolutely loved it. So this young woman was over the moon happy that Chrisean reposted her. So I just wanted to post that video of her thanking Chrisean and just how she felt about the virtual shout out she got from
one repost. That's it. No award show, no sponsored announcement, no flashing headline, just one tap from Chrisean, and suddenly the timeline acted like somebody rang the victory bell. ShayBeaudSecrets went from promoting body butter like any small business owner to trending like she just secured a luxury brand deal. Notifications were flying, screenshots were circulating, and the energy? Electric. Because let's be honest, in today's world, a repost from the right person isn't support. It's rocket fuel. It's the digital equivalent of someone opening the gates and saying, "Run," and ShayBeaudSecrets didn't pretend to be calm about it. She celebrated. She glowed. She reacted like someone who just watched months of hustle pay off in real time. If you think this is just about skincare, think bigger. This is about influence, about reach, about what happens when preparation meets exposure at full speed. And trust me, the internet didn't just smile and scroll. It zoomed in, analyzed, and amplified the moment like it was breaking news.it. Started like any other regular scroll. ShayBeaudSecrets posting her body butter, doing what small business owners do every single day, promoting, engaging, pushing through the algorithm like it's a crowded highway at rush hour. No dramatic rollout, no celebrity campaign, just consistency. Then suddenly, without warning, Chrisean hits repost. No fireworks, no grand speech, just a single share that flipped the digital temperature instantly. Within minutes, timelines reacted like someone had leaked exclusive footage. Screenshots started circulating. People zoomed in to confirm it was real. Wait, she reposted it. Is that her official page? The disbelief turned into excitement quickly, and once the confirmation hit, the energy shifted from curiosity to celebration. What was once a regular skincare promo became the most talked about body butter on the feed. The comments section turned into a full-blown celebration zone. Supporters flooded in with congratulations and heart emojis. New followers started arriving like it was a flash sale. People who had never heard of ShayBeaudSecrets suddenly knew the name. That's the power of influencer amplification. One visible cosign can do what months of paid marketing struggles to accomplish. But let's pause for a second. This wasn't random chaos. This was preparation meeting opportunity. ShayBeaudSecrets had been posting consistently. Branding was already in place. Product was ready. Content was clean. So when the spotlight suddenly pointed her way, she wasn't scrambling. She was prepared. And that preparation is what separates viral moments that fade from viral moments that convert. Chrisean's repost wasn't a full endorsement speech. It didn't need to be. The simplicity made it stronger. It felt organic. It felt unforced. And in a digital world saturated with obvious ads, organic love hits differently. When audiences sense authenticity, they respond faster. They trust quicker. They engage louder. Of course, no viral moment is complete without skeptics. A few comments questioned whether it was sponsored. Others asked if it was part of a broader collaboration. But while those debates brewed quietly, the metrics were moving loudly. Engagement increased. Traffic spiked. Curiosity grew. And curiosity is the first step toward conversion. What made the moment truly stick wasn't just the repost, it was ShayBeaudSecrets' reaction. She didn't act indifferent. She didn't downplay it. She celebrated. Her excitement felt genuine. And that authenticity amplified the impact. People connect with emotion. Watching someone experience joy from hard work paying off resonates far beyond skincare. The repost quickly evolved into something bigger than a product share. It became a symbol. Entrepreneurs started reposting the moment with captions about manifestation and consistency. Other small businesses tagged celebrities under their own posts. hoping lightning might strike twice. The ripple effect spread across timelines. Marketing creators began analyzing the situation like it was a case study. They discussed the psychology behind influencer cosigns. When someone with a large following shows visible support, it triggers social proof. Social proof reduces hesitation. Reduced hesitation increases action. It's not magic, it's behavior science operating at high speed. There's also something cultural about moments like this. The internet loves a glow-up story. People root for the underdog. They celebrate when hustle gets highlighted. In a space often dominated by drama, a positive viral moment feels refreshing. It feels earned. And that emotional layer is what gives it staying power. At the same time, viral visibility brings pressure. New audiences bring scrutiny. Fresh eyes examine branding, packaging, customer service. The spotlight magnifies everything. That's the blessing and the challenge of sudden growth. The attention is powerful, but it demands consistency at a higher level. As the hours passed, the narrative shifted from shock to strategy. People begin asking, what's next? Would there be a restock announcement? A limited edition drop? A collaboration tease? Viral moments create momentum, but momentum requires direction. The brand now had an opportunity window, and opportunity windows don't stay open forever. Part 01 shows us how quickly digital landscapes can shift. One repost transformed a routine business day into a viral milestone. The reaction proved how fast influence travels. The excitement revealed how deeply audiences crave authentic success stories. And the engagement spike demonstrated that visibility remains the most powerful currency online. This wasn't scandal-driven. It wasn't controversy-fueled. It was influence operating exactly as designed. A platform lifting a brand. A moment amplifying preparation. A repost turning into recognition. And once recognition lands, everything changes. Now the spotlight is brighter, expectations are higher, and the internet is watching closely. Because viral moments don't just create attention, they create anticipation. The real question isn't whether the repost mattered, it's how far that single tap will carry the brand from here. The second wave didn't arrive quietly. It stormed in with screenshots, reposts, and commentary flying in every direction. What started as a simple repost turned into a multi-platform discussion almost overnight. TikTok creators began stitching the moment with dramatic music like it was a championship highlight. Instagram pages reposted the repost as if it were breaking industry news. And suddenly, ShayBeaudSecrets wasn't just trending, she was being talked about everywhere. Follower counts started climbing steadily, and the comment section became a non-stop scroll. New audiences weren't just dropping emojis anymore. They were asking questions. What's in it? How fast is shipping? Is there a discount code? That shift from excitement to inquiry is important. Curiosity is good, but buying intent is better. And the repost had clearly triggered both. The entrepreneur community jumped in fast. Small business owners began sharing the moment with captions about persistence and faith. This is why you keep going. One post read, others called it proof that consistency pays off. The repost became less about skincare and more about possibility. It symbolized the idea that visibility can change direction instantly. Marketing analysts entered the conversation next. They started breaking down why the moment resonated so strongly. Organic influencer support feels different than paid campaigns. It carries a sense of authenticity that audiences respond to quickly. When a repost doesn't look forced, it feels earned. And when it feels earned, engagement multiplies. Of course, the internet couldn't resist adding speculation. A few comments questioned whether it was part of a bigger strategy. Others wondered if a collaboration was coming next. Theories started floating around, even though there was no official announcement of anything beyond the repost. But that's the nature of online culture, every moment gets dissected. Meanwhile, perception of demand began growing louder. People started asking if the product had sold out yet. Even without confirmed numbers, the assumption of high demand created urgency. Urgency is powerful. When people believe something is moving fast, they move faster. The repost didn't just create attention, it created momentum. Other small business owners started tagging influencers under their own products. The moment sparked hope across timelines. It wasn't desperation, it was inspiration. If one brand could receive that kind of amplification, others believed they could too. The repost became a blueprint rather than a one-off event. Brand positioning also shifted subtly. Before this, ShayBeaudSecrets was building within her niche. After the repost, she carried a visible cosign. That association elevates perception. Instantly, it reframes how new audiences interpret the brand. Recognition becomes credibility in the eyes of first-time visitors. With recognition comes responsibility. New followers bring new expectations. Customers arriving through viral visibility expect smooth service and consistent quality. Every post now carries extra weight. The spotlight doesn't just brighten, it magnifies. And magnification demands readiness. The conversation slowly moved from celebration to anticipation. People begin wondering what the next move would be. Would there be a restock announcement? A limited edition drop? A collaboration tease? Viral attention opens doors, but strategy determines how far those doors lead. Interestingly, this escalation didn't rely on controversy. There was no feud, no dramatic exchange, no chaotic back and forth. It was positive amplification. In a digital space often fueled by conflict, that stood out. The moment felt refreshing precisely because it wasn't messy. Comments remained active. DMs continued arriving. The brand name stayed in circulation. Even as new trends competed for attention, the imprint remained. That's the difference between noise and impact. Part 02 reveals something important about influencer economics. Visibility isn't just about followers, it's about leverage. One repost redirected traffic, shifted perception, and sparked opportunity. It demonstrated how quickly digital ecosystems respond to amplification. Now the timeline watches quietly. The celebration phase has matured into observation. People are paying attention to how the brand navigates the spotlight. Because viral spikes are loud, but sustainability is strategic. The repost created the wave. The next steps determine the direction. Momentum feels different now. It's less explosive and more focused. The brand has an opportunity window open. And opportunity windows don't stay open forever. The internet moves fast, but prepared brands move smarter. As the initial excitement settled, something more powerful took its place: attention with expectation. The repost was no longer breaking news, but it was still echoing through timelines. People weren't just celebrating anymore. They were watching the brand's next post, watching the comments, watching for signs that the momentum would continue. Because in the digital world, the aftershock is often more important than the spark. ShayBeaudSecrets now carried a new layer of recognition. She wasn't just a small skincare brand posting into the void. She was the brand that Chrisean showed love to. That association changes perception instantly. It adds credibility without a press release. It builds familiarity without a billboard. And familiarity online is half the battle won. New followers meant new eyes evaluating everything. Product photos were examined more closely. Website layout got extra scrutiny. Customer reviews suddenly mattered more. Viral attention doesn't just increase traffic, it increases standards. When a spotlight turns on, people expect the performance to match the hype. The pressure that comes with visibility is subtle but real. It's not loud like the celebration phase. It's quiet, strategic. The brand now has to maintain consistency at a higher level. Post quality matters more. Communication matters more. Delivery speed matters more. Viral growth is exciting, but sustaining it requires discipline. Interestingly, the conversation online matured as well. Instead of just congratulating, people begin discussing long-term potential. Could this moment lead to collaborations? Would other influencers follow suit? Could this become a larger brand evolution? The repost wasn't just viewed as a highlight, it was viewed as a launch pad. Another layer of impact lies in brand memory. Even if the viral wave eventually slows, the recognition remains. When customers think about skincare options in the future, the name ShayBeaudSecrets will feel more familiar. And familiarity builds trust over time. Trust builds loyalty. Loyalty builds stability. The absence of drama actually strengthened the moment. There was no controversy attached, no feud, no messy timeline exchange, just visible support. In an online environment saturated with chaos, a clean win stands out. It reminds audiences that positive amplification can trend just as loudly as conflict. As days passed, the narrative shifted from "did you see that repost?" to "what's the next move?" That question is crucial. Viral moments create opportunity windows, but they don't stay open forever. Brands that move strategically during that window often turn temporary hype into lasting growth. Speculation about product sellouts continued quietly. Even without official confirmation, the assumption of increased demand lingered, and that assumption itself has value. When people believe a product is popular, they treat it differently, they act faster, they recommend it more confidently. Perception fuels behavior. The ripple effect extended beyond just one brand. Other entrepreneurs continued referencing the moment as motivation. It became part of a larger conversation about consistency and visibility. The repost wasn't just a business win, it was a morale boost for creators grinding daily without immediate recognition. Part 03 reveals something deeper than excitement. It reveals positioning. ShayBeaudSecrets moved from niche brand to recognized name in a matter of hours. That shift may not feel dramatic on the surface, but it's significant. Brand elevation isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet and steady. Now the spotlight rests in a balanced state. Not blinding, not gone. The audience remains curious, waiting for the next announcement, watching for signs of expansion, wondering if this moment marks the beginning of a larger glow-up story. And here's the reality: viral attention fades, but strategic growth compounds. If leveraged properly, this repost could become a stepping stone rather than a peak. The difference lies in execution. Consistency after visibility is what transforms attention into longevity. What makes this chapter compelling is its simplicity. No theatrics, no scandal, just influence intersecting with preparation. A reminder that sometimes all it takes is one visible cosign to shift momentum dramatically. The repost was the ignition. The reaction was the explosion. The aftermath is the foundation. And foundations determine whether a moment becomes a memory or a milestone. The internet may move on to the next trending topic tomorrow. It always does. But the imprint remains. The recognition sticks. The association holds. And in the long run, those quiet imprints often matter more than the loud celebration. The story now sits at a turning point. The next move defines the narrative. Will this be remembered as a viral spark, or the beginning of sustained elevation? The audience is watching, even if they're not commenting as loudly anymore. Was this just a wholesome small business win? Or did we just witness a masterclass in digital leverage? Because let's be honest, one repost just shifted visibility, perception, and momentum in real time. That's not small. That's power meeting preparation. Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you run a business, tell me, what would you do if someone with a massive platform reposted your product tomorrow? Would you restock immediately? Drop a limited edition? Lock in collaborations before the buzz cools down? Let's talk strategy, not just celebration. And if you love seeing small brands level up without drama attached, smash that like button. Like it owes you money. Don't tap it softly, press it like you mean it. Because wins like this deserve noise. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. The internet moves fast. Today it's a repost. Tomorrow it's a surprise collab. Next week it could be a full brand expansion. And when the next viral moment shakes the timeline, you already know we're breaking it down from every angle. This channel isn't just about hype, it's about understanding the ripple effect behind the hype, the influence behind the attention, the strategy behind the spotlight. Stay sharp, stay watching.